Hello, friends. Hello, everybody. Skibbity Riz. Ojama Garrett's back with another video, and that is a quick one. It's gonna be a quick one. So I was selling stuff on my main account here, and okay, yeah. Point of the video. So the point of the video is I just wanted to set up a few more traders of a couple more items. I was gonna show you how I look for items real quick, and then set the accounts up to trade. And then, man, this music, this intelligent drum and bass is so freaking, my IQ is going so high. I just can't. It's like, oh my god. It's so good, so good. Anyway, IQ increasing by the second, so we get a twofer. You get your IQ increased for free, and I'm gonna show you how I pick trades and stuff and how I do that type of stuff. So yeah, okay, now we got the premise of the video. Let's get into the video. So I got my 3 accounts down here, and then on my account, I was looking through my bank, and I saw that I had a bunch of planks, oak planks, because I was going to get my construction up, because this was a PK account. I thought, oh, no, the last time I was doing it was going to be for court beast. I was going to camp court beast, so I was going to get an ornate pool or something like that. That's an old buddy we haven't talked in a long time. Shout out Andy Jax. Overpowered. Old school RuneScape player. Really good player. Anyway. So yeah, I got myself about 13 mil because I had just a bunch of it. Whatever. I got other random crap in here too. I could probably sell. Like I found a whip. There's some random dragon stuff. I think if I just like took time and then sold everything on the GE, I'd probably get another like 10, 20 mil. So I'm gonna go pass that to these boys right here now. Pass it to the gang, you know what I'm saying? Move them down. Go back to 308 to the official world. And so while we're doing that, let's just pop the prices.runescape wiki or prices.runescape.wiki /OSRS /all-items. So you're here, you're gonna be at the main screen. I'm gonna go over here to the top right, click all items. Like I can probably zoom in a little bit. My resolution is different for the accounts, but I can zoom in on the website here. And then I think people have probably seen this all before, but essentially what you do is you, like for free to play, Flipper specifically, you go click, show only free to play items. I come over here to buy price and I click max 100, and I do sell price max 100. And then those are my filters I activate. Then you click on apply filters just to get that to go away again. So what that's going to do is it's going to sort items that are less than 100. And the reason why I'm picking these items is because they're usually high volume and there's no GE tax. So you don't have to think about flipping with a margin just to make it as like brain dead as possible. So then you're going to come over here to this column, daily volume. And if you click it once, it'll sort by the lowest first. And then if you flip it around, you'll go over to top daily volume. So that's how we get to our front page, you know, like the pure essence, fire rune, feather, air rune, water rune, earth rune, mind rune, etc. And then we're just going to kind of scroll down the list here. And I had a couple of items I already had an idea for, which I might have already done in a video or two, but I just want to hit them again just to make sure they're consistent. And one of them is the mithril arrow here for sure, because it seems to like swing. I feel like I'll be able to get it at 4 pretty consistently maybe, and then get it sell for 5 or 6 depending on the day or whatever, but I just feel like I'll be able to get some at 4. I just wanted to see it. We have a little buy limit, but like if you take 7,000 times 3, you're still making 21k on the account, so it's like it's not a horrible item to buy. Then you got adamant arrows. These seem to swing a little bit. So this is going to be a very experimental build, but I feel like I'll be able to get it at 12 a lot since it does dip down to 11, and then we should be able to consistently get 13 because of that. So that's why I wanted to try this item out, because I feel like because of this swing, 12, selling for 12 and selling for 13 seems to be pretty strong. Though this is kind of scary actually, because in the 30 days ago it was 910, so maybe we don't actually want to touch that item because it's not at its low point yet. It's going back through another cycle. But you know, going week to week probably isn't that big of a deal. This looks pretty good. Grapes look pretty good. 7 days seems to be staying pretty solid here. Looks like the price has been rising steadily over a month though, and it does seem to swing. Over 1 year, this is getting pretty close to the high end, so we'll probably have to watch this a lot. We might take a we might take a dive in volume, but or whatever. So I think I want to do mithril arrows. I want to do grapes, and then I want to try out something else. Let me keep looking here. As you go down, you're going to get to less volume, so then you get like less of a consistency factor there because there'll be less volume happening. But it's not worth flipping these items because let's say, for instance, you got trout here. If you could find like a good, just try some flips out. Like just do like trout, let's say, and then just go for like 77 and then try to sell it back for 81 or something. You know, you get a higher margin or bigger swings. This seems a little solid, but. Or if you try to trade this over 30 days, it's pretty good. Like this is pretty low over 30 days, and you kind of see that it might come back up. It might be like that one trade where I do maple longbow unstrung. But anyway, that's not a here nor there. It's not what I'm talking about today. So I just want to do another set of test accounts. I think I'm going to do mithril arrows, grapes, and it's looking like. Is it looking like jug of wines? I think it's looking like jug of wines. This is gonna be my wild card here. It's gonna be jug of wines. So this is gonna be my that's probably not a decent. And I would do adamant arrows too, but I feel like grapes are over 10, and it's just like items that have like once you start getting into the 10 territory or whatever, your ROI steeply drops. Not saying that it's not worth going for, but it's just I gave the items I gave in the other videos because like they are so cheap to get into too, and put the return on investment with the small initial investment. Those are the items I chose because I knew people would be able to easily trade for them or get to a position where they'd be able to trade them very well. Yeah, sorry. So I deleted our chat, so I kind of feel bad about that, but so we're here. We're gonna trade. We're gonna chuck them like, let's say like 3 mil each. I think that'll be a good start. Somebody asked me if I'm afraid of chain bans or afraid of, is this bannable? So I just want to answer that question in this. I replied to him, but no. What I'm doing, this is not a bannable set of actions. This is within the terms of service. We're allowed to play on as many accounts as we want. We're allowed to trade in between them as we want, as long as we are acting as one player, meaning one click, one input for one action. We are acting within the game rules. The only time that like multi-scaping is acting outside of the game rules is if you're manipulating a mini game, for instance, like Castle Wars, or creating an unfair advantage for other players, which this one I'm sort of sketched out talking about because I feel like some people would interpret what I'm doing as an unfair advantage. Okay, sorry. So before that one, market manipulation is another one that you would get banned for. So like market manipulation, how that would work is if you had like, let's say 10 bill and you wanted to, grapes, you probably wouldn't be able to move too much, but let's say like, none of these probably you'd be able to really move too much. But you could take an item like anti-poison or whatever. You take an item that doesn't have that high of a volume, and then you can just like buy up the whole stock and then cause the price to pump through a what is it called? You can pump and dump the market with like a bunch of accounts if you really wanted to like artificially inflate the price. But it's not the argument I'm afraid of because that's already a bannable offense, and so just don't manipulate the market or don't attempt to, and then you'll be fine. The argument I think people would make is that I have an unfair advantage because I'm playing on more accounts. But like, no. That is like, I feel like that would be a horrible argument against what I'm doing is like multi-scaping on free-to-play accounts, because nothing in this game is easier to access than a free-to-play account with trade restrictions on. Like you could do what I'm doing on a cell phone just by creating the accounts and logging on and then like replicating what I'm doing, or even with a crappy laptop or a crappy computer or whatever. It is easily within the means of most players who play old school RuneScape. and paid for it. Like you say, most members and stuff like that, they do have computers and stuff like that. It is within anybody's. If you want to grind and make as many accounts as you want and do this over and over again, I got guides, whatever. This is accessible to everyone, so it's not an unfair advantage in any sense of the word, because anybody has access to this. I'm not paying a lucrative, like a crazy amount of money to like purchase members. Like let's say I made like $100,000 a month and I spend like 50K of that on memberships. You know what I mean? That would start going into a territory where you have an unfair advantage over other players because you have a lot more money. Not that Jagex would probably even do anything about that, because I'd be paying them 50K a month for accounts. You know what I'm saying? They'd probably be like, oh, that's okay. But yeah, I mean, like, because they're a business. I'm not trying to talk shit about Jagex. I love Jagex. But because they're a business, though, and it would be, like, against their interests to, like, yeah, it would be, like, a moral dilemma. But I feel like for the business's survival and the way the corporate culture of all companies in the Western world especially, they would let that shit slide. But that would morally probably be an unfair advantage, but not this, is what I'm saying. Okay, so that's Debate Me Bro. John McGarrett's putting that down now and back at it. I don't remember what I was talking about. But yeah, so this is not a bannable offense. I think that's what I was saying to answer that question. So yeah, so now we got this. We're going to pop open the slots here. We're just going to bing, bing, bing. Was it ILA? Can I do that? Yep. ILA. And what was the margin I needed to move or go for? Frig. I forgot the. So 4, right? So we're gonna go 4. Cool. And then we're just gonna split it up using our hotkey for flipping utilities to use a third of our bank. This is also the beauty of the flipping utilities, whatever, hotkey. It's a link down below to the Discord. There's a guide on how to use flipping utilities to hotkey and get my setup here. But the beauty of my setup here is that you can buy 3 of any item and you don't have to think about the price or think about the math or whatever. You know what I mean? I can just go grape. Oh, wait. Grape. No, how about Pez? Or Gra? No, Gra is not good. So Pez is good. Or PE. Nope. Yes? Nope. Sorry, what I'm doing here is I'm trying to find a shorter keystroke to make this easily repeatable so that you can scale it over to many accounts without using as much labor. So then for grapies, we need to figure out what they were, what the margin is here. Okay, so hopefully, I'm trying to keep this one within 20 minutes because this is a bonus episode. I was just in the mood to do it. And kind of split up the episode at the end of the week too, or give me reasons to make multiple videos a week, whatever. Sorry. Hop back into it. 12, 13. 12 seems pretty reasonable then, so we're gonna go for 12. We're gonna hit the second hotkey. See how that splits up real nice. You see what I'm saying about the once you start creeping into the 10 plus items here? I don't know if you can see that pretty well. Yeah, but like we're only getting 83k units versus 250k units. But you know what I'm saying? Like 83k is still 83k profit, but like there's a lot less potential for sales of unit sales, which kind of kills our profit ceiling, I guess, would be a good way to put it, maybe. So the third item was what? I forgot already again. Come on, guys. You really gonna put up with that for me? Grapes, mithril arrows. Oh, juggle wine. Juggle wine. Where to go? 4? I mean, this swing insinuates that there is like a lot of demand both ways. Looks like we're seeing a lot of 5s. I think we'll be able to get 5. And if like we get it at 4 and we can't sell at 5, we can just resell back in at 4. 4 seems to happen quite often as well. So we're gonna go wine. And this I feel like is a that's really annoying, that jug. So we're gonna have to click this like plebs. What are we going for? 4s? You know what? Let's screw it. Let's go for 3. Because if we can get 3, maybe we can make this one our wild card and go for never know. If we get them for 3s and we can sell them back at 5, then it just turns into a huge ROI. You know what I'm saying? Like over 100%. Or wait, margin 2, 66. Sorry, 66 still beats like everything except for pure essence. So I mean, like I think that's worth trying out. I'm trying to get out of the mentality of trying to win all my trades because I'm trying to experiment more so that you, like, if I blunder, I'm blundering, and then you guys profit from my experience. That's what I'm saying. Instead of you guys having to feel bad about it. Anyway, so those are those three. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about today is that I was like, oh man, I was looking through all my accounts in my little notepad or whatever, and then I discovered this guy here, Lieutenant Boy and Lieutenant Insano. And these are two special boys. Can you guys see that okay? Let's just go back. Let's just change resolutions real quick. Boop. Let's minimize really quickly. Oh, I gotta remember to write these three down. I probably should do this off camera, so I'm sorry, but yeah. So I was looking around my notepad and I was like, wait a minute, what are these guys? I forgot about these guys, and you know, I wish I had more money and stuff like that. But then I remember an experiment I had, and I think I kind of, some people who know me would kind of allude or know what I'm alluding to because I had talked about it in the Discord. But then I forgot about it, and then I remembered. But let's check this out. These were two experiments I ran a long time ago, and I was like, oh wow, looks like I just I found most of my bank, or not. Well, yeah, this is now more than half my bank, but or what, I don't even know, just but a good chunk, and we are flipping 138 mil and 137 mil on both of these, and they were dead. They, you know, they got quite a bit sitting in the bank, and as you can see here, okay, so let me explain what they are though. It's kind of fun. So this is a pro tip, and if you guys want to, like, if you're like a rich player watching this and you want to set up like a long term flipper, if you spend about, I did the math here, and this should take, if you log in once a week on these guys, this should take about a year to buy, depending on the market. You know what I'm saying? But about a year, okay? So what I did to do this is I didn't buy a year membership. I bought a 1 day. So how you get a 1 day is that you get the RuneScape 3 app on your phone. And then this is, again, I'm repeating myself from another video, but this is, you know, a lot of people come to these videos. This is their first video. And if you made it this far, you get another special treat. But if you get if you didn't know this already, if you get the RuneScape 3 app on your phone and you log in on an account, you can go to, there's like, they hide it. There's like, you go to the membership packages and then you scroll to the left or the right or whatever, you slide it all the way, and there's 1 day memberships for 99 cents. And it removes the trade restrictions right away, so you don't have to do any of the labor for it. Okay? And I'm not saying like to do this with like $50 or anything like that, even though that sounds pretty, to me, I know I have a problem though. But like, I would do that if I had a lot of extra money. But anyway, oh my God. God, I have a problem. But anyway, like 1 or 2 accounts like this one, $2 investment. It opens up these 8 slots. And as long as you leave the trade in, it'll continue until it is done. You can still collect off these. See how this one still has this right in there? Wow, that's awesome. We're just getting sales right here. So and you can trade members items. I don't know if I can sell as a non-member or whatever, but you know, it's not going to break the bank for me to get 99 cents and then resell these back in for 7 or whatever. But you get to keep the slots and you can utilize them for a very, very long-term flip. So there you go. Hope that was fun. Plus, and then also, I don't know, do you think maybe I should just keep these guys running? Or should I empty them out and then redistribute them to the rest of my accounts and then go like with 4 mil accounts? Because with 4 mil accounts, I think it'll be like 100 mil per account. Let's just say 90. Because like I did take some of these, I remember, a long time ago and used it and sold it weekly or whatever. Because I was just taking profits as it was coming in. So if I take these times 2, divide that by 4, I get 45 accounts. And at 45 accounts times 30K a day, 1.35 mil a day. Or do I leave this there because it's like ultimate AFK? I don't know. It's tough. Because like I have 45 accounts going right now with about 4 mil each. Oops. Yeah, that's how you make money. You just keep adding more numbers. Yeah. So that'd be about 19 mil a week if I put those all back in. So it's double the rate. So that's kind of, I didn't even think about that one for a while. Plus whatever I'm trading on the mains. So yeah, so that's where we're at. A little bonus episode, 20 minutes nice and polished for you guys. And I'll catch you later. Hope you enjoyed the high IQ that you just got from the video. I turned the music up a little bit more so that it was recorded a little bit better too. And I hope you have a great night, have a great day, have a great time trading. Thanks for watching. My last video got 500 views, so I'm famous again. So thank you guys all for being famous, and subscribe. Subscribe if you made it this far. You better freaking subscribe. If you sat through a video for 20 minutes, 30 seconds, you better be subscribed. All right, peace out. Skibbity Riz, Skibbity Toilet. Phantom Text. Oh my god. There we go. I'm practicing. All right, peace out.